Thanks for joining us. Tonight, 10 votes, 10 failed measures result in 0 resolutions to the government shutdown.
A few hours ago, Sanders had an opportunity to pass a government funding bill, but the vote again failed. Taking a live look now at the U.S. Capitol, later today, the Senate will vote on a long-term funding bill for the Pentagon. Senate Majority Leader John Thune says he wants to try funding individual agencies, but it's unclear how Senate Democrats will vote on that.
Senator Thune did offer Democrats a vote on extending Affordable Health Care Act subsidies for 1 year, but House Speaker Mike Johnson said Democrats won't budge and he won't support it.
But Senator Schumer says he was not approached on that proposal and added they wouldn't negotiate in public. And the Pentagon budget bill vote isn't looking promising.
It's always been unacceptable to Democrats to do the defense bill without other bills that have so many things that are important to the American people in terms of health care, in terms of housing, in terms of safety.
It's up to the Democrats, and they have to decide it. And judging by their outrageous behavior, the Democrats appear perfectly happy to keep the political theater going while real people suffer.
Our coverage of the shutdown and its impacts on Central Georgia families continues.
Active duty members and their families did receive a bit of good news this week when full paychecks hit their bank accounts. Elizabeth Hunter is live in Warner Robins tonight with information on where that money came from.
That's right, Frank and Lori. Active duty service members here at Robins Air Force Base did get paid yesterday. President Trump told the Pentagon to use leftover money from last year to pay them. Over $6 million in unused research and development funds from fiscal year 2025 covered yesterday's payroll. But one Central Georgia organization is already thinking ahead to the next paycheck. The 21st Century Partnership is a nonprofit that works to bridge the gap between the community and Robins Air Force Base. They have partnered with the base, local governments, and banks to provide a list of resources on their website that federal workers and service members can use to find help. Ebony Lewis is the wife of an active duty commander. She says it's incredible how the Warner Robins community has rallied around federal employees and service members, but the unknown is always at the back of her mind.
The uncertainty is that we have daughters in college, we have son in private school, and, you know, we just have our day-to-day living, and to kind of say, hey, what are we going to do if this happens?
October 31st is the next payday for military members. Lewis says until then, they will take it one day at a time. Live in Warner Robins, Elizabeth Hunter, 13 WMAZ News.
Thank you, Elizabeth. Other federal workers are in their first full pay period since the shutdown began. If the shutdown is still going on after October 18th, federal workers will not receive a check. There is a list of resources from the 21st Century Partnership in this story on 13WMAZ.com.